So for this assignment, we were asked to analyze Mark Kushner's TED Talk presentation on architecture. I personally think he is an amazing speaker because he used several speech tools that allow him to connect and to engage a lot with the audience. For example, one thing that caught my attention a lot was that he opened the presentation by giving a personal experience. He explained how he felt when he was a little kid, when he had to go past a window when going to his bathroom, and how his family could see him every time he would leave the bathroom, and how he felt uncomfortable, how he hated it, and that allowed him to connect more. I personally empathized a lot with the story. I put myself in that position. That allowed me to understand better, and he used this point to explain how as architects we are able to create feelings when designing, and how 90% of the time we spend in indoors here in America, how important it is then to create good spaces and good design spaces, well thought out spaces. He focused a lot on emotions and relating to everyday experiences, which allow him to build a connection with the audience and the public. And not only that, he focused on emotions, he also had really well organized presentation. He used architectural principles, he used terms, and explained the evolution of architecture throughout time. He explained the difference between innovations and symbolism, with a really generic and general language, which allowed every kind of people to understand what he was trying to say. You didn't have to be an architecture student or an architect to understand and get this presentation. It was he was very simple vocabulary. He was very straightforward, which I liked a lot. But at the same time, he had a logical progression of ideas and a clear transition between sections, which allowed him to be understood so easy by any person, honestly. Besides that, he used a lot of facts, a lot of statistics, a lot of percentages, which allow him to build this credibility, and which is also a really important thing to do when presenting, is that we have to use facts in order to prove our points. He used that at the same time that he was giving the personal experiences, which was really good, because I think it was a balance. He was balancing the personal experiences, the subjective, the funny parts also, with also the important stuff, with also the history, the evolution of architecture, the percentages.